my fellow moto vloggers, Van and Ev on Samuki, the Suzuki Bandit on this cool Wednesday afternoon. What do I have for you today? Well, apparently this is a bit of a, well, can I say a problem or just an ism with Oxford grips, heady grips. The left hand side of the grip comes loose and starts spinning in your hand. So this is what was going on. This was what was going on yesterday with, or the day before, with my left hand grip, and it's an Oxford heated grip. And I had a look online. What is the best glue to use to stick it back on to make it so it doesn't move anymore? Some people suggested hairspray and all that sort of thing. Well, I haven't got hairspray because I've got no hair. And I kept reading, and one said, whatever you do, do not use your normal grip glue, because when you use your heated grips, that will heat up and it will start moving again. And I thought, oh, fair enough. And then I read a little bit further, and this particular person was using or had used Gorilla Glue, original Gorilla Glue. And I thought, well, all right, I'll have a look for it. And I found that Bunnings had it, and it's $10 $10 a bottle, but which is not too bad, by the way. I'm not complaining about the price. You get a fair bit in it. And so I promptly went up there and got a bottle of Gorilla Glue, and decided to do it up at the shop yesterday. So just to get a little bit of advice from for Andrew, because he's a mechanic, on where to apply it and so on and so forth. Alright, because I know I would have done it wrong. So ended up going up there, and I got the grip off, no problem. Got the what do you call it, the bar end out and all that sort of thing, with a bit of well, a bit of muscle power, because it's sometimes not easy to get out. But anyway, put glue in there, made sure I cleaned up the surface of the handlebar and this inside the grip of the or the tube of the heated grip. So that was alright. And then I put some glue on the inside of the actual grip itself, and then slid it on the handlebars, so you don't need to put it on both surfaces. So I did that, and then after a while I was reading the instructions, and it said that you're supposed to, when you use Gorilla Glue, you're supposed to dampen one of the surfaces to help it adhere and to expand. And I thought, well, oh, okay, I forgot to do that. So last night I went home and Googled it. $2.21.9 is the price of petrol, going up astronomically. So I Googled it, and I said, what if you forget to put or dampen one of the surfaces? And they said, well, that's not a problem. The answer come back. It will just take a little bit longer to cure, and also it won't expand as much or whatever. And I thought, well, maybe maybe I was lucky not reading the instructions, because I didn't really want it to expand. So anyway, I did it yesterday, and it was still, it was about an hour and a half after I had put the glue on, and it was still sort of slipping around. So I didn't pay too much attention to it. I just rode carefully and that sort of thing, and went up my friend's place and for half an hour and deliberately left it out in the sun. And as I was riding home, I noticed it was a lot better. It was sticking a lot better. So, but it was still moving around. So anyway, when I got home, I put Smokey back in the shed, and gave it a little twist. Yeah, it's still moving a little bit, and it kept moving out of the spot I wanted it in. So I put it in the spot I wanted it in, so it doesn't hit the or get in the way of the horn button. And when you turn the handlebars full lock, it doesn't hit the tank as much. So I done that, and I've left it overnight, and now it's basically 24 hours ago. And what's the result, folks? Well, I'm telling you right now, it ain't moving now. It's as solid as a rock. So if you need or have the same sort of problem as me with your Oxford heated grip left hand side hand grip, start, well, unbinding from what they used in the first place, yeah, well, I would suggest to use Gorilla Glue. You don't have to use a great deal either, by the way. You can just use a fairly, not a liberal, but under a liberal amount, and it will, well, I probably use more than I should, but well, if I have to get it off, I'll have to cut it off. So, and I don't really want to get it off anyway, because I'll just put pussy grips over the top, like I have been. They normally last just over a year. So, yeah, I just thought I'd let people know. If it was a normal grip, I wouldn't have used Gorilla Grip. I would have just used normal handlebar rubber grip, or whatever they call it. So yeah, so it worked, folks, and of course I had a look on YouTube and how other people have used it, and they use it in all sorts of applications and have very good results. So I just thought I'd give you that little bit of a tip. The Gorilla Glue has definitely done the job. There is different ones, and I got the original, because it's more like, how can I put it, sort of a honey type of glue, if you know what I mean. It's like a thicker type of glue rather than like real runny super glue. I just want to squeeze in a little tale that happened to me yesterday. Yeah, I was riding up to the shop. I always go the back way and up in the hills, and I felt something hit me, a bug or something, which sometimes you do, and I'm riding along, and next minute, where my legs will hug the tank, I get this real sting in the inside of my left thigh, and boy, it hurt. Then it bloody did it again, and I thought, that's got to be a European wasp, because a bee will only sting once, and also their sting may not go through clothing. So I got stung by this bloody European wasp, and it really stung and hurt for a fairly long time. But I had to grin and bear it because I was riding. Had no choice. So anyway, it settled down. It ended up settling down, and when I got home I had a look, and it was pretty red there and a bit of a lump, and but it wasn't really stinging that much anymore, but so I didn't really worry about it. But this morning it was itchy. It was itchy, so apparently they're really active at the moment, European wasps around here. So yeah, you just got to watch out for them. And obviously when it hit my body and fell down, it didn't kill it. So yeah, so watch out, alright, if you're up in the hills around here. Gee whiz. Anyway, I wanted to put that in. If I can squeeze it in somewhere, I will. Yeah, this is Bandit Nev on some monkey with this dirty, dusty truck up in front, blowing bloody dust everywhere. Bidding you all very, very, very safe riding, and until next time, cheers for now.